The Big 12 championship game is tomorrow. Well, for me, it's tomorrow. If you're listening on Saturday, it's today for you. For all I care, the game could be over. We're not really going to directly talk about the game. We're going to talk about the preparation for the game. So Texas is playing Oklahoma in the Big 12 championship game. And to prepare for the game, to prepare for Oklahoma, Texas hired former Kansas coach David Beatty as a consultant. David Beatty, I don't care how you say his name, but he was just fired by Kansas earlier in November, and Texas brought him in as a consultant. Now, Oklahoma head coach Lincoln Riley said he did not like the precedent of it, said he's not a fan. And I completely disagree with Lincoln Riley. I love this. Texas is being really smart. They said, hey, David Beatty, you know some stuff about us that we may not know. You know our weaknesses. You played us. Do you know anything about Oklahoma? Let's bring you in. They brought him in as a consultant, said, do you know anything about Oklahoma? Do you know anything about us? Are there plays we run that are really obvious? Do we tip anything off? What are our flaws? Maybe you have a perspective we don't have. That is so good. I called my dad about this. I said, Dad, I think Lincoln Riley's wrong. This is stupid. I think, Texas is trying to get an advantage. They're being smart. They're innovating. That's how football works. And my dad said, Zach, it's not just how football works. That's how achievement works. And my dad was completely right. There is always more you can do to get better. The difference between Oklahoma and Texas's response to this is that Texas is hungry. They're looking for ways to get better. Because here's the thing, it's really easy to follow a formula. For Strong Opinion Sports, I basically just follow the same formula. Well, the other day, I showed Strong Opinion Sports to an English professor. And at first, when I had this idea, I was like, what does an English professor know about sports? And I think a lot of people might have that reaction. But really, this English professor, she was really helpful. She was very critical. Her feedback honestly kind of hurt my feelings. I was like, that stings. I don't like hearing that I suck. And she showed me why, for example, my analogy about Baker Mayfield was horrible. It's exactly, you said this guy's a good leader, but you didn't explain why. You didn't give any examples. So I don't know whether Texas can beat Oklahoma or not, but I like the outside-the-box thinking. I try to do everything I can to make the show a little better every week. I went and talked to an English professor this week. She tore me down. She criticized me in good ways, though helpful ways, and I learned a lot. And that is what Texas did by bringing in the former Kansas head coach. You have an outside perspective we might not have. How can we use you? How can we learn from you? I am a fan of that. It's not a bad thing. I don't know why Oklahoma's head coach Lincoln Riley looks down at it, but I completely disagree with him. Texas was smart. They're hungry. They're trying to be innovative. And they thought outside the box. They're trying to gain an advantage. I like that. I respect that. And I will never look down on actions who try to find someone who tries to find another angle to get better within the rules. Because what they did was well within the rules. Texas did not cheat. They just did a smarter thing that Oklahoma probably should have done as well. Hi, my name is Zach Schaumler. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports. It is my favorite thing in the entire world. Honestly, I hate doing these little pitches. I feel like kind of a used car salesman, but I have to tell you, if you don't subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports, please do. Subscribe on YouTube, on iTunes, on SoundCloud, Spotify very soon. It helps me. It means a lot to me. And if you really like Strong Opinion Sports, tell your friends. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow by telling your friends about the show. My name is Zach Schaumler. Thank you so much, and have a great day.